attempt two. If you can see me, say something. Because I've been talking for the last 3 minutes and I didn't think I was live. Or I thought I was live and I guess I wasn't. So if you heard any of that, great. If not, I'll start over. This night is going super well. All right, so where was I? So some housekeeping. I'm going to say we a lot. It's not we, it's me. Last night was not the best. Probably the worst performance that I've ever had on YouTube, if not, the worst. But yay, we are live. Perfect. So I was 3 minutes late, but I was streaming to myself apparently. So last night's live stream, I guess it wasn't too bad for a first one. I didn't want to just drop off and not do any more. So we're going to keep getting at this, try to get a little bit better. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks a little bit. And since my wife is downstairs streaming video games with her daughter, who lives in another state, usually what I do on nights like this is I go throw some records on the turntable and listen to music, but I figured I'd do something a little bit more, social. So we're going to do that. Now, the live stream from last night, anybody that ever wants to watch that, I didn't delete it. It's not great. But I did put it behind a members only paywall. I'm not asking anybody to be members. That's not what I'm asking. But if somebody ever wants to see it in the future, it's pretty terrible and you're going to have to pay to see it. I think membership's like 99 cents, but I'm not asking for that. Matter of fact, I set up a store for merchandise before I did the Cannonball, and I never went live with it because I didn't want people spending money on me. So there's enough merch out there from every other YouTuber or whatever out there, and I'm not a very big channel anyway. So merch is only available for me to buy for myself, and I have too much of it already. So let's see, what else? Before we get started on the other things, I went to physical therapy today. Shoulder still jacked up. Range of motion still limited. I don't see the orthopedic surgeon. I don't know if I talked about this last night. The orthopedic surgeon in a couple of weeks. Now, my arm was only in a sling for like 4 or 5 weeks, but whatever happened over here messed it up. So I still have limited range of motion. I'm somewhat winged. I can move it more than I used to be able to, but I'm kind of stuck right now. I haven't made any progress in over a month. So we're stuck, and we're not going to have any motorcycle stuff for a while, unless I'm just sitting here talking about motorcycles, which I've done, but it's more interesting to do something else. Hey, I know you. Hey, there's at least a couple people watching. So that's what's going on. Shoulders busted. No motorcycle stuff, so we're going to play some GeoGuessr, I guess. This is not a gaming channel, but, I mean, it can be, because I can't do anything else right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game. So I don't know if you've ever played GeoGuessr before. I'm good. I'm not going to dox you with your name, but I'll say hi. I'm doing pretty well. It's cold in California. I'm sure it's cold where you are too. No snow though, so we're doing all right. Okay, so I did learn one other thing. I learned how to make myself in a little circle. So, wee, circle. Something like a 4-year-old can do. I figured it out, so now we got that. So we're going to play a little GeoGuessr. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. And we're going to see how terrible I am at guessing places. Now, I've lived a bunch of places only in America. So we're going to start with the United States and see what I can mess up here. Usually what happens when I play this game, I only started playing it a couple days ago. I get bored and just click somewhere. So my scores are never very good. But we're gonna go through and play this a little bit and see how things go. So we're going to start with United States. My best score was almost 20,000, only because I recognized one of the locations from somewhere. Anyway, so we're going to do the easiest thing possible. We're going to do America, single thing, moving. Yeah. Okay. So play. We're going to no time limit. So I am also, as this is loading, I am Bald Rider on this too. So if you ever want to like challenge me or something, you can. So where are we? Arkansas? Am I seeing Arkansas? Could be. You get this game. It is a web browser game. So you pay for this one. It's cheap-ish. I think I paid like $35 for a year or something. Well, I mean, it's not that cheap. Free would be cheaper. But there's another one called OpenGuessr, which is essentially the same thing. But it's a little different. No, I don't think it's Arkansas because I don't really think Arkansas has snow. And they blurring the street sign. That's very helpful. We know it's in the States. So let's go. Kitten, what are you? It's kind of late where you are. Shouldn't you be going to bed here soon? Marathon. Who has marathon? Well, the street says Pennsylvania, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, I see some rust. Are we in the Rust Belt? Gas is a little high, but this is what, 2025? Let's see. Let's go down here a little bit. Feel free to tell me how terrible I am in the comments. I think to be livelier if we got some trolls in here. Be a little bit more entertaining, but I have to get up for work at 4:30. So now, of course, it is only 7:41 here, but it's YouTube glitched on me too. I don't think I disconnected at all. I've got way too many monitors. So I've got a 38-inch monitor that I'm looking at right now, and then I got a 27-inch monitor over here. I had my iPad going too, but it's way too much. And I just well, Church of God, that really narrows it down, doesn't it? No front plates. That limits the states, but they're not Delaware plates, I don't think. Well, I mean, that's true. That job hiatus, what is that? Oh, I thought I could see it, what that plate was. Yeah, that hiatus can be a pain. Hopefully that ends soon. Okay, so full face helmet. That's not an odd question, and it's actually motorcycle related. While I'm trying to figure out where we are here. Anybody knows where it is, shout it out. So I used to only wear full face helmets before I got my Goldwing. And when I got my Goldwing, I got claustrophobic because with the chin bar, there's so many buttons and things in the dash below where the chin bar is on the helmet. So I mostly stopped wearing the full face, which is not super smart. Maybe on the next live stream, I'll bring the helmet that I wrecked in so you can see that I was lucky enough that it didn't break my face off when I hit the pavement. I used to tie it up, and, like hair ties or whatever, but mostly I just let it run, and it just ends up being blown out like this whenever I get where I'm going, which makes for fun at work. Yeah, it used to be from quiet quitting to job hugging now because everything's so tight. Oh, look, McMansions. I used to have one kind of like that. Not quite like that. Come on, give me something I can use here. And this is the point where I start to think about giving up and just clicking. Not quite yet. I don't know what the bus said. I couldn't get to it. It was just blurry. Oh, there's a dude walking. Oh, where we got here? That doesn't help. I can't use the net gator because it's too. I'd rather get windblown than have, net gator face. Look, I was a biology major. I took several semesters of plant biology, and I can't tell you one tree from another. I know what a palm tree looks like. I know what a Joshua tree looks like. Neither one of them is in this picture. So we are going to give up and click on something here in a minute if we don't find anything. I don't see any. Well, I don't see any Spanish mouse. If you see Spanish mouse, let it out there. Do you get people to solve these, like all 5 in like 2 minutes? Riverview Police. Well, it's too small for me to see too. And this game gets a lot harder where you can set it so that you can't move, and then they have it so you can't change the camera angle either. And I tried that briefly and quickly gave up. Okay, we're going to give this like 1 more minute, and then I'm just going to pick somewhere. So when I was planning the cannonball, the route, I spent a lot of time on Google Maps trying to figure out what route I was going to take. So I like doing this stuff too. And doing it in front of an audience makes everybody realize how ignorant I am of the nation and the world. I mean, they kind of look like it's a bluish plate. Oh, every plate is white now. You can't get anything from plates anymore. But I don't see any front plates, and I only know one state that doesn't have front plates, but it doesn't look like that state. Maybe it is. We're going to pick it anyway. Don't break your TV. We're going to say... it looks, I don't know, we're going to say like there, which I know is wrong, but we're going to try it anyway. Detroit. That's not right. Okay, that one went well. Never would have guessed Detroit. Okay, now that looks like Iowa's new plates, maybe? Could be Minnesota. Let's see what we got here. We support mining. Okay, so it's not Minnesota, and it is not Iowa. There's no mining in either one of the, well, I mean, there's mining, but not that kind of mining, like gypsum mining and things. So I'm thinking West Virginia. It's kind of the big mining state, right? This was easier when I was playing it by myself earlier. That's not Ohio's plate. Could it be? is it? Oh, I didn't know that West Virginia was a no front plate state. Okay, so it's not West Virginia. What's another Appalachian? PA has front plates, don't they? Didn't PA plates used to be... I don't know what color PA plates are anymore. Every plate looks the same. I don't think it's Kentucky. It could be Kentucky. I don't think it's Virginia. I don't know what... Maybe is it... could it be a... It doesn't look like a Carolina. Somebody take a vote. What state do we think it is? And we'll just click it. Let's see, United Rental. That only narrows it down to every state. I had thought about, cheating and trying to Google area codes and things that I see, but that wouldn't be nearly as fun. I'm fairly certain this isn't Pennsylvania, so let's narrow it down. I could be Pennsylvania. I don't think it looks like Ohio's plate. It's not New York's plate. And they don't mine up in these areas here, so... we're going to go way off and say a completely wrong one. I mean, we could say Pennsylvania, but it doesn't look like Pennsylvania's plate. We'll say Pennsylvania. Let's go with Pennsylvania. And then we'll go somewhere in Appalachia, so... we'll say near Punxsutawney, because I remember Phil. It is Minnesota. Oh, Michigan? Where does it say it is? No, it's in Minnesota. I thought it was in Minnesota, but then I saw the mining, and I didn't think they had any mining in Minnesota. Oh, well, okay. Oh, well, new subdivision. So looks like every other subdivision in the world. It's not helpful. Well, it was Minnesota. Oh, for this one? This one, no. I don't know what this one is. Just tract houses. How are you supposed to know what it is from just a bunch of... I just gave up with guessing. I didn't think it was Pennsylvania, but it could have been, and that would look stupid, but I already looked stupid because I said Minnesota right off the bat, and then I didn't click on it. Well, Horton builds everywhere, so... Minnesota plates look like that, but then Iowa plates, they changed the Iowa plates in the last few years, and they look like that now too, similarly, but it's blurred out so you can't see. Oh, we have an area code. Georgia? For Savannah hoarders? Is that 2 on the nose? I'm not going to look up 843. Somebody in the chat wants to look up 843. I won't be mad at you, but this can be a group effort. South Carolina, huh? Well, that narrows it down. We'll take it. We're going to say not near the water. We're going to say it's like up this way. Oh, nope, it was near the water. Savannah. Well, it was Georgia. Okay. We're fantastic at this game. It's we pass or fail together. It's a team effort here. Can't read that. They all just look like houses. I think I almost this round I do better at the world one than I'm doing with this one. And I can land you anywhere. Well, front plate, that eliminates a couple states unless they just have vanity front plates. What kind of bush is that? Is that a palm tree? Little baby sticky bush thing? Why don't they give me a state that I know? Yeah, better look at these plates. My defaults are always like Ohio, but it's never Ohio, except for that one time that it was. Oh, where's the sign? Beware of dog, not helpful. Well, he's got a Texas A&M. Yeah, that looks like a Texas plate because Texas has those very bland, just white with black letters and a Texas on the top. So we'll call it Texas. But where in Texas do we? This is not West Texas. So I'm thinking somewhere in East Texas. Maybe. It's not really green enough. Well, it's winter, so we're gonna call it somewhere in this general area here. I don't think it's quite that far east. I think it's like east of Dallas. So like here maybe? Nope, Austin. Well, it wasn't West Texas. We were right. Okay. Now where are we? We're near the water. Or at least that's what they want you to think based off of ocean view and beach. I know. Some of them, like the Arizona ones, stand out and you see saguaro cactuses or you see something like that, or like Joshua trees, you have a general idea where you are. But, or Hawaii, where everything is tropical. Most of these just look like every other place. And this is supposed to be relatively easy. Give me something. Nothing there. They look like these are older homes. Some of them are. I like that house. I'm not home shopping. I have a feeling people just don't like running with front plates because a lot of places don't have a lot of these don't have front plates. There's some people. Anybody recognize those people over there? That would help. Yellow, New Jersey? No. This can't be New Jersey, can it? No, that's New York. So that's New York. That's a New York plate. I don't know what that is. All right, so New York, somewhere, maybe. But that plate, that looks like a West Virginia plate, I think. No, that's a Pennsylvania plate. No, because Pennsylvania has the, maybe it's New York, maybe it's a vanity tag. I don't know what that one is. Oh, I'm so good at this game. It's just unbelievable. This game is only supposed to take like 3 minutes, and we're in up to almost 30. I'm just gonna go with New York, but there's a boat. Where in New York? Are any of these places in New York remotely look like this? I don't think they do. So if not New York, maybe it is New Jersey. I could buy New Jersey. A lot of people in New Jersey think they're in New York, so. We're gonna go like here. It's Alaska. I don't see Alaska plates very often. Well, we got 7 points out of 5,000 on that one. Good job, everybody. That might be my worst one. We're gonna play this one again and try not to mess up that hard. Alaska. It doesn't look anything like Alaska. Oh, maybe. I've never been there. I see Alaska plates occasionally, but I see Hawaii plates occasionally too, which is strange. I guess a lot of people bring their cars back from Hawaii when they're deployed or whatever. So this is a place that has snow, so we can rule out Florida. So we're narrowing it down. Narrowing down, it's not Florida. So it's not Florida for sure. It's not likely Texas. When we had Texas at one time, I lived in Texas, and we had that half inch of snow. We lost power for like a week. So it's unlikely to be Texas. Oh, winter's over. This is just a game of where is that license plate from? It just looks like everywhere. All these houses just look like normal houses. Same houses you see everywhere. More on the East Coast. Every time I think it looks like everywhere, it ends up being Michigan. And every time I think it's Ohio, it's never Ohio. We time traveled. It's summer now. We're going to try to score better than like 1 point. Colorado. I'm going to go with Colorado. That's my guess. And the snow checks out. Yeah, I'm going to go with Colorado. But what part of Colorado? I've only been through it. I've never actually spent a lot of time in Colorado. So we're going to guess Colorado, unless somebody can convince me different. Oh, sneaky. Almost saw that plate. I'm going with Colorado, and I'm going with not super mountainy. So maybe like east before Denver when it's still kind of depressing and looks like Kansas. So like there, maybe. Are you kidding me? North Dakota? That's Fargo. Is it Fargo? What state is it in? That's not fair. It's in Minnesota by like 10 feet. Okay. We were just killing this tonight. Oh, look, another house that looks like every other house. These are brick. They look like some houses I saw in Virginia, but I built houses everywhere. Give me some easier ones. Give me something. Give me something I can use. Didn't they find like PewDiePie's address by, there was like a, somebody could see a power pole outside his window or something, and then they figured out where he lived from that. That's not me. Now that house looks Texas-y to me. Why? I don't know who that guy is. Which, PewDiePie or the guy that found PewDiePie? I don't know. I don't know who the guy was that found him. I just know that somebody found him. Not that it matters. You can find anybody pretty much if you want to. Don't nobody find me, because I'll just be sitting here playing this stupid game. A Grand Marquis doesn't help. I mean, they all look like everything. Knoll. That sounds like a Virginia thing. No, it's a Texas thing. Give me something. Give me something. 346. Don't know what 346 is, so doesn't help. And we're not going to cheat. I am not being dumb on purpose. I just don't know. Oh, there we go. Houston. Thank you. Where at in Houston? Somewhere near a hospital. So, oh, it's a church. I thought it was a hospital. It looked like a hospital, but it's not. It's a church. So it is St. Mary and Archangel something Church, which is where? I'm going to say, is it by the Memorial Park? Seems like it would be there. Do we see any roads? What's this intersection? Yeah, I got the Houston part. Now it's trying to get an idea of, we got to redeem ourselves. Lakeview and I don't know. We're just going to click there. We were pretty far off. I never would have found it. All right. So we're doing, we almost have as many points as we did the whole thing, and we got 3 to go. Okay. That makes me want to say Texas, but everything I'm guessing is Texas right now. They are very specific, yes. And they don't give you a lot of clues. 813. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the second one was Texas. Yeah, it was the second Texas one. Texas, there's a lot in this round of Texas. And there's whatever city symbol that is. Isn't telling us what this one is. They could give you the same one in a. You think this is Tampa? Well, there's a palm tree. I can be I can be on board with Tampa. Let's give it a shot. I got stuck in Tampa once. I was stuck in the airport. So I was in Tampa for work, and I got to the airport in the morning, like, you do, because of my flight. And then there was something wrong with the plane, and then the flight crew timed out, so they had to go home and they got me a hotel room and ended up going back the next day. Luckily, it was for work, so I could have stayed at the airport for days and still got paid for it. That's all that matters. But I can't handle the humidity. We're going to say East Tampa. I don't know. Well, close enough. When I went to Tampa, I was at the convention center, and it's right on the bay. And it was so humid that I only went outside to go from my hotel room to the convention center and back. I can't do humidity anymore. They paid for the hotel room and they put me on a flight the next day, but this is a work trip, so I didn't really care. As long as the company's paying for it. It's like, oh no, I can't come back to work because my flight is not cooperating. That's the best time to have a delay. Well, back years and years ago, I was thinking about taking a job in Houston, of all places. We were just talking about Houston. And I had a friend in Houston said, don't come here. Humidity is just too much. So I didn't. And I appreciate that person for telling me that, because once I left humidity, I can't get it back. I can't do humidity anymore. All right, so we got palm trees again. Well, I lived in Texas for a while. East Texas, which is basically West Louisiana. And so this is Hawaii. Which island in Hawaii? I've never been to Hawaii, so... Well, I mean, when you come when it's cold, then yeah, it was... I think the high today where I am was only like 50. We're going to say right there. We got the right island. Hooray. All right, 5 of 5. Let's end strong. Could be anywhere. Well, it's America, but we already knew that, so that's not helpful. What did that sign say? Oh, it wasn't a sign, it was a fence or gate. Do we want to say the South? Like that one stuff screams like Georgia to me, but I don't know. Give me something. I need to be better with zip or area codes. Hello, lady in a car. So it's 513, whatever that is, and Madera. Is there a Madera, Georgia? That's Ohio. Madera, Ohio. Where's the state line at? Oh, there it is. And we cheated. We know where it is, but we still don't know where it is. 22 and 17. I don't see those either. I don't see. Do I see 71? I don't think I see 71 either. So let's recalibrate here. So this is Ohio. So it's got to be here. No, southwest, not southeast. I don't know my east from my west. $60, what did you say? 71 and 22? Close enough. We're going to click right there. All those points go to you because I didn't. Let's view results. Hey, it's my best score yet. What time is it? All right, we'll do one more America and then we'll go to world. Let's see if we are any better at world. Well, I'm not Googling it, so somebody else. It's not cheating if somebody else Googles it. River Road, well, 888 doesn't help. Let's see if we get a little bit closer to that sign. River Road cabins, River Road tree houses. And that plate, that's a Texas plate, I think. Yeah, because it looks like the old Texas plate and then a new Texas plate on top of it, or newer, maybe. So that narrows it down to Texas. Really Texas heavy this tonight. I got dry mouth. Apologies for the drinking noises. So it's by the river. It's by a river. I don't even know where okay. Where's that? New, right? Okay, here we go. Well, if we're gonna cheat, we're gonna get pretty good at it. So there's a river. So that must be the river. So I'm gonna guess it's like right there. It's close enough. We got it. As a team, we're almost good at this, as long as somebody else is looking the things up. And I just do the clicking. They don't want me to see whatever is blurry in that tree. That doesn't help. They do that a lot in Delaware with the writing out of the... I don't know that it's like it's Delaware. Nope. Not, at least not if it's the last time I was there. Oh, we got competing neighbors. This side is Trump, this side is not. Is this both in the same yard? Oh, no, it's Bob Casey. Where's Bob Casey? Where was Bob Casey? I don't remember. And they really put a bunch of... There must be like a feud in this neighborhood. I never think I've ever seen so many signs. Is it? Okay, that makes sense. It's a battleground state. So it's a kind of hilly part of Pennsylvania. Sorry, I was looking at something unrelated. Well, it was related to the stream, but not the game. Did I just come from that way? I think I did. Hope it's not raining anymore. So this looks like... I want to say it's like Allentown-y, Reading, Allentown-y. Like right here. That's what we're going to go with. Well, I mean, fun fact, some people I know, one person in particular, thought that Scranton was a made-up town for the office. I'm not going to say who thought that, but they were incorrect. Does this look like Scranton? We'll just go like in there. We'll do there. Pittsburgh. The answer was Pittsburgh. I'm glad you're getting it figured out. Mail carrier, that's not helpful. These look like detached condos, which is a favorite thing in California. And I see palm trees, so... I told you it was already late, but you're like, oh, I don't have to go to sleep. I don't got to get up tomorrow. I have 8 hours before I have to get up for work, so it's plenty of time. So that's California, but where in California are we? Okay, finally an area code that I know. So we are somewhere east of Los Angeles. We are in this general area. Well, not this area. It's like 909 over here, but we're like here. City of Sierra Madre. Okay. Now, where is Sierra Madre? It's up here. Okay. I was close. I mean, technically, everything east of LA is east of LA. So most of the country is east of LA. So that's Esperanza and Baldwin. So there's Baldwin. There's Foothill. No, Esperanza. Oh, come on now. Oh, it's South Baldwin. Never mind. This is North Baldwin. South Baldwin. And Esperanza. Come on. You couldn't give me the 1 point? We were 1 point away because we were less than 200 meters. So close. I forgot that Home Depot. This could also be California. I mean, it could be anywhere. No, don't they all look the same? Well, Disney, I avoid Anaheim. When we evacuated for the fire last year, we ended up in a really crappy hotel in Anaheim Hills. I mean, so they were accommodating us and all our animals, but it was not a high quality place. The stains on the carpet, and it was just it was bad. We were only there for, I think, 4 or 5 days. And we left. But we couldn't get anybody else. We were it's 2:30 in the morning. We're in the parking lot of a grocery store trying to call hotels to find a place to stay. And we evacuated, and there's nowhere to evacuate. Nobody would take us. Everything was full. Looks like Florida. Is that oranges in the middle there? No, that doesn't look like Florida. That looks like Florida, though. So what part of, I was going to say what part of Florida doesn't have palm trees, but there's palm trees right there. So we're somewhere in Florida. I spent some time in Florida too. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time there either. I like where I am. Where was I? St. Augustine? St. Augustine is nice. It's touristy, but also humid. It's just the humidity. It's too much. And a lot of it, I'm not going to disparage Florida, but there's a lot of places that I don't like in California too, but I feel like there's more of them that I don't like in Florida. That's an interesting name for a store. Where did we say where we are? We're in Florida. That's where we are right now. Lost track. Well, come on back. We can hang out. Just not to Anaheim, because I'm not interested in going to Anaheim. Come out my way more. Does that say free VPN at the kid house? Oh, free VPK. Is that the Tampa area code again? 813? I guess the more you play this game, you Or you can guess stuff. Where in Tampa? I don't know. Wild, wavy, inflatable tube man. All right, we're just going to say somewhere in Tampa. Not Gulfy Tampa, like out here Tampa. I don't know if it was Gulfy. It was right on the water. How did I miss that? Okay, 5 of 5. We are in Arizona because of that. But where? We're doing good. We want to finish strong on this one. It's very dirty. And by dirty, I mean dirt. I would think this would be like the high desert of California if it wasn't for the squirrels. This is not helpful. Like Tucson? You think it's Scottsdale? I was thinking Tucson. See. Now, where is Scottsdale? Snowflake? I thought Scottsdale was a bigger city. Why isn't it showing up on my map? Been to Kingman. I slept in the Love's parking lot at Kingman. I am not smart. I don't even know where. North of Phoenix? I thought it was a bigger. Well, I only know it because of the what is it? The auto auction is in Scottsdale. Oh, that's why I wasn't zoomed in enough. It's got to be like out here in the deserty part. Sure, we'll call it. Nice. Best score yet. Now it's going to get real. Now it's going to get real hard because we're going to skip United States for now. And we're going to go to world. Sometimes the world can be easy, but a lot of times it's not. Hey, that's me. There we go. We're back. All right, play. Thank you for bringing me to America on my first world trip. There's too many Dodge trucks for it to not be America. A Montessori school in 604. We got some hills. It's kind of a steep road. What's that sign say? Oh, there's a city on that sign. No, there isn't. Rotary Crosstown. That's Canada? Well, it's almost America. Yeah, because it's in kilometers. Well, most of Canada, the Canadians live like right there. So it's not Vancouver. I mean, they might have them in Zimbabwe. I don't know. We're just gonna click here. I don't know. It's Canada somewhere. Nope, it was Vancouver. I thought it was too not high rent enough for Vancouver, but I was wrong. I've never been anywhere, so I've only been out of the country of the States one time. What is that person? Oh, that's not a person. It's a statue. If it's a statue, why are they blurring the face? Oh, they're not blurring it anymore. French? Are you in France here? They're driving on the right side of the road. Look, a motorcycle. Finally, for this motorcycle-centric channel, we got something motorcycle-y. Yeah, it looks French to me, too. Doesn't really narrow it down a whole lot, because I don't know that much about France. Doesn't look congested enough to be Paris. Well, you've been to Paris. Does this look like Paris to you? Hold on. It's none of these places. Did it? That's not the direction I clicked. It does say Paris. I didn't think it said Paris. I missed it. I only know where Paris is because it's marked on the map. So it's not like Eiffel Tower, Paris. It's got to be. That's why they call this game GeoGuessr. We're just going to guess. Guess right there. Oh, we weren't too far off. I'll take it. Okay. We know what island we're on. So we know what island we're on, but and I know that says London, but that doesn't mean it's London. American Dry Cleaning Company. Okay. I mean, it could be London. I guess it's probably London, but I've never been to London, so. The Anti-World Tour. Okay, it can be London. I always feel like those are like too obvious. Where in London? I don't know. I spent 0 minutes there, so we're gonna say. You take the north part, the south part. What are we looking at here? So whatever street, we're just gonna click on one. We're just gonna click right there. We're 4 kilometers away, close enough. They're more generous with your points in the world ones than they are with the American ones. All right, we get to start this all over again. Somewhere in the world. Mazaza. Let's go down here and look at this building. Can't see it. Not helpful. Oh, those that said words, it's... Yeah, I've never been. Okay, so Asia, that doesn't really narrow it down. Japan, that seems Japanese. And I see a lot of K-vans, so I'm going with Japan. And what part of Japan are we in? I'm just going around in circles at this point. Nope, this is a dead end, so we need to go this way. This is not, it's not city enough for like Tokyo. I've never been to Japan, but seems like the burbs. To call it my college roommate who's from Japan. See if you can tell me where it is. Well, was the third? So the first and second are the first two cities of your trip. Was Tokyo the third one? Because this can't be Tokyo, can it? Japan's a big place. Well, it's not that big, but Hidaka, is that a place? Well, it's got to be by the water because it looked like it was industrial park. It doesn't mean it was by the water. I'm just talking now at this point. Setagaya, okay. The fact that even if I have the name of the city, I can't find it is pretty sad. That was the name on the building. The southern part of the northern island. So like here? A little more north and east. I cannot see it. Tokyo is nowhere near this. Tokyo is way down here. So you're saying it's southeast of Tokyo, and Jason's saying it's up this way. What was the name of this town again? Setagaya. I don't know. Are we off track here? Because we were... Well, I saw the name, the place that was on the building was up here. saying like here. So it's either Kitten or Jason that's right, or you're both wrong. That is also a possibility. All I know is that I don't know. So yeah, you and me both. Okay, we're just going to click on something at this point. And now it's just a matter of, oh, there it is. But that's not, I feel like, yeah, whatever. Well, it wasn't the city, but we got within 36 kilometers. It's close enough. Okay. Neck's starting to hurt. Let me lean back here. Okay, so Oh, thanks for that. I muted my mic when I touched it, and I didn't realize it. So thanks for that. How long was I out? Long time? It's all right. I didn't have anything important to say anyway. Murfreesboro. Okay. Now we just got a little. Now we just got to look for the. Now it was the Wendy's. It feels like a week ago when we were looking at it. I don't think we're gonna find the Wendy's. Maybe. Come on, Wendy's. See Sonic. Yeah, I thought you had me in Murfreesboro and then you want me in Nashville. I was getting thrown off. Right now, I'm just trying to find the Wendy's. Should probably look at this. So, Chamber of Commerce. So where's the visitor center? It's by the visitor center. Oh, I almost got excited because there was looked like Wendy's. Where would the visitor center be? Hobby Lobby. Weren't we just here? No. Chick-fil-A, Olive Garden, Cracker Barrel. No, that's not it. Where are we? Steak and Shake. Furniture store. Oh yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A. Steak and Shake, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's. Boom. Perfect score. Hooray. Only took 3 people. Oh, and that was the last one for that game. We did good. Cheating gets you pretty far in life. All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. Thank you both for your assistance. Much appreciated. What language is that? I want to say it's French, but I think everything is French. They put us in France again? Well, that's a Citroen, right? No. Vauxhall? What is that? Vauxhall, I think. I don't know. So we're not going to be in Paris this time. They're not going to be that nice. Well, it's not like we're competing against anybody. And they do it, like if you look at the leaderboards, they have all 5 of these in like 2 minutes. Perfect scores. It's not going to be. It's not going to be us. All right, so we're in France. Somewhere in France. Probably not Paris because they just did that one to us. Which means it's some other part of France, and I don't know any other part of France. Cultural, Gerard Philippe Cultural Space. Okay. Renault. Maybe it was a Renault. Because there's a Renault dealer, so probably. That was not where I was trying to go, clicker. Renault. Is Renault a place in France? I don't even know. Apologies to people in France. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of people in France watching me anyway. Where is Renault? If it's a place. I don't even know what you just wrote. Is that a thing? Fontenay-sous-Bois? Bois? I didn't take French. Okay, I get. Okay, where is that? I'm a little delirious. Hey, I didn't know Jersey was in. Didn't know Jersey was in France. Oh, so it is still Paris-y. All right, Jason. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do this again. See ya. Have a good night. Take care of that mouse. So A86. My eyes are starting to get tired. I think we'll just do one more round. Well, we'll see how long this round takes. All right, Eiffel Tower's easy. It's this big Eiffel Tower thing right here. And then this way. Oh, to the west. Well, I was going to the east. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's hard to see. It's super small. Even when you zoom in, it's still tiny. Well, it was west. It was west. This is left is west, right? Hello, football guy. We're just hanging out playing this game. I don't know. We're going to click here. It's group effort GeoGuessr. Because I can't do this by myself, apparently. So it's team effort. All right. So come and go only exists in Midwest. So it's got to be Midwest. Thank you. I spent all this time and money setting up this studio thing, and I never use it since my arm's been messed up. So figure we hang out here. Why what, kitten? Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, the name of the gas station? They're actually going to. Last I heard, they were going to change the name of the gas station because of the implication. But I don't know if they have yet. That was the first time I was in Iowa. It was the first time I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, so that looks like an Iowa plate." And kinda, not really. Could be Minnesota. Every time I think it's Iowa, it's Minnesota. So. Starch Pet Hospital. I thought it said Pet University. Sorry for all the zooming. 515. Yeah, that's Iowa. No. 515 is Arkansas. I've lived too many places. Trying to think. Yeah, Iowa. What was I thinking of Arkansas? But yeah, Iowa, because I used to have an Iowa area code. Are you just throwing stuff out there? Davenport, or do you think it's Davenport? Drake University. So we just got to find out where Drake is. When you zoom in, is Drake in Davenport? Well, it's 515, not 505. Drake. Oh, yeah. Because I had to go to Des Moines all the time. Drake was right there. Tells you how much I remember about my stay in Iowa. So we need to get back to where we were. So it's Drake University. So we need to find the gas station by... So we went, which way? Ended up going... Now I can't remember which way we went. I think we went this way. Well, I've lived a bunch of places, but I'm mostly useless too. So we need to find the gas station. What street are we on? They're Maverick now? Well, did Maverick buy them? I like Maverick. I mean, as much as you can like a gas station. What street is this? 22nd University. Okay. Does that say, that says 22nd, right? Well, Maverick was a place, so I don't know. They were both. Oh, okay. University and 22nd. So that's University. And 22nd is this way. So I went in the wrong direction. So there's a gas station. So we found the hospital. So it's got to be, and we came from that direction. So it's right on the west side. So it's got to be like right here. We're going to say here. $51 meters. Close enough. Okay. Now we're not in America anymore. No, we got it. We got it. I think the video is delayed a tiny bit from the chat, but it's pretty close. So we got it. Now the headache begins again. What country is this? It looks Southeast Asian to me. So I want to say Japan, but we just had a Japan one. But it certainly looks Japan-y, if that's a thing. Of course, I don't know all the countries. But it's not very helpful. There are going to be a whole lot of street signs in the middle of These rice fields? I don't know what they are. I don't even know what a washed Kansai pole plate is. I see they got electric fence to keep the animals out. So it's an agricultural part of Japan, maybe, in the mountainy part. Oh. This thing? Or these things? See the guys? I don't know. So all we got to do is find where they grow rice in Japan. That narrows it down. I don't know what island it would be. I got a feeling we're not going to find much. Now we're like way out. Why do they even put a Google car out here? Is this the way we came? I got turned around. All right, we're just going to guess because there's no way. Oh, do we have water? No, it's a city. Train tracks. No buses or deliveries. All right, we're just going to say, like, I don't know. The Winter Olympics were there, so I'm not going to say it was that. Don't know. We're just going to, we're going to guess. Okay, Kansai, I don't know where that is. Oh, around. You read my mind because I don't know. I get it. I get it's Japan. All right, we're just gonna do a click. I'm committing. It's too late. Oh, we got close. They said they're much more generous with the points in the world ones. Okay. It's like you think you do well, and then oh, we're back in the world again. You have no idea where you are. That looks British or European. Good, we got European plates. The sign is in English. That helps. So this is a team effort. I want to say we're in the UK again somewhere. Because they're driving on the wrong side of the road, so it's the UK. Billsthorpe? Well, it's the town of Billsthorpe. Well, that's all fine and good, but then you got to find out where that is. And that's what separates the pros from the amateurs, and I am squarely in the amateur. You say that like I know where Sheffield is. Yes, thank you. Yes, find Sheffield. North England? I thought we were near London. I don't even know where England ends. Okay. Okay, there's Leeds. All right. What town were we looking for? Oh, it's right in front of me. Vilsthorpe on the A30. Feel like we need to do a co-stream, and you guys need to come. We just need to talk this out. Just make it a group activity. My patience is wearing thin. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Today anyway. I give up. We're going to click. Are my eyes just not working? Zoom out even more than that, huh? Oh, yeah. Look, way down there. So what are we doing southeast of Sheffield? So east is this way. And there was an A30 we were looking for, right? I can't see my map too well. My eyes are getting tired. We've been at this for almost 2 hours now. I think we're getting close to the end. Waterthorpe, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, my eyes are starting to hurt. Click. Oh, it's a tiny little place. I never would have found that. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you for the generous location. That's very helpful. It's a dirt road in the middle of the forest. Who knows what it is? Dirt road. There's a tree and a branch and another tree. These trees look a little under-treed. There's not a lot going on with this forest here. And dirt road. So we're gonna have to leave this because. All right, so a lot of birch trees. I mean, I wouldn't mind going camping here or something. It looks like it's the back country for something. This could be Idaho. It could be Oregon. The trees aren't looking very Oregon-like. Do we see mountains? I mean, it's 2025. You know, it could be. It could be Finland or Norway. There's a whole lot of nothing. How many miles are we going to go down this road? Let's just keep clicking. How do you know that? We're not getting anywhere. Well, we're out of the trees. Russia? Who had... Does that look Finnish? It doesn't look Finnish to me, but I don't know what Finnish looks like. So I'm guessing like, well, I mean, former Soviet. How are we back in the trees? I didn't click in here. Oh, it won't let me go that way. It won't let me go that way. So we're going back. Okay, so where in the largest landmass in the world would those places be? Are we talking like none of those things you just said, kitten, are helping? There's a whole, all this here. It's all Russia, all the way to here. And it's not this part. It's got to be like not in the super frozen part. It's not like that coldest place, Yakutsk or whatever that's out here. The coldest place in the world. It's not there. That's the only place I know for sure it isn't. Oh, so it's way up here. Okay. I didn't even know Russia went this high. My non-worldliness is showing. Okay, so there's Murmansk. So we're just clicking. Hey, we were close too. Well, close for Russia. Oh, that was our last one. We still got a little bit more. Okay. Let's do one more. Do you want to go try to do another world, or you want to go back and try to do America to feel smarter? What do we want to do? Or do we want to pick a whole other country? But I don't think we're ready for that yet. Let's see how close we were. We weren't super far off in any of them. We didn't do too bad. What is a pinpointable world? I'm new at this. Okay. So is that in community maps or is that a classic map? Oh, okay. You want to try America? Let's do the states. I'm going to try to do something I can do. Let's do it. I don't know what pinpointable means, but we're doing it. It's not Russia because we're in America. It would be easier, but that would require you joining my stream, which you could do when I figure out how to do that. Uh, it's it's what we did. It looks like New Mexico, Colorado, parts of California. Well, I picked a pinpointable one. They must have just mislabeled it because we are nowhere. We'll finish this one either way. I'll have to do some more digging in that. I'm going with New Mexico. That was my first thought, was New Mexico, and I'm sticking with that. Ambulance, I could have used you. Can't read that. I don't know. Would have to figure that out. Arenas Valley. I think you can do it with Streamlabs. I'm on OBS. I don't know how to do that. I don't think you can do that with OBS. Yeah, but is Mule Creek a city in New Mexico? I don't even know. My eyes are itchy. Okay, this is supposed to be easy, so we're just going to pick a... I'm just going to pick like a... Yeah, here, whatever. No, we were way off. How can it be on the border of Arizona and also in the middle of the state? Tell you what, when next time you come out to California, kitten, you can come hang out in my office here, and I have a spare mic, and we can do this together. You can be a guest star. Even have an extra camera. This is not super pinpointable. This feels like it's harder than... Maybe my patience is just wearing thin. Oops. This feels harder than the regular ones. And I can't get anything out of this picture. There's no. And we suddenly go back into the past by a lot, back before cameras were invented. What is this? What year is this picture from? 2019? Do better, 2019. 2018? 2019? It wasn't even that long ago. Could have gone out there with a phone and done this. Give me something. I'm going to have to do something more, have to do some research on this pinpointable thing. End it on an easy one in the future. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Well, that makes sense, 2006, because it was rough. Walker something elementary. Walker something. Walker Gamble Elementary School in blurry license plate state. It's mostly dark. Oh, what's that symbol? Can't read those symbols. Daniel Prince's name is on there. This could be anywhere. Florida? Like north central Florida? South Carolina, huh? Well, you're both saying South Carolina, so. Which is basically, well, this is all Florida. New Zion, huh? I don't know where that is. Where did I just click? Well, wherever I clicked is wrong. That's right. We're going to click here. Let's get. Oh, we weren't terribly far off. Okay, number 3. 3 or 5. This pinpointable thing is terrible. It's just showing me houses. All right, at least tell me. Let's see the street sign. Of course. Blurry and Blurry Street. Hey, they didn't blur the plate. They didn't need to blur the plate because the video's so bad. It's all right. We learn. I'll do some. I didn't know this was even a thing, so I'm learning a lot. So I've only been playing this game for like 2 days now. Okay, somebody tell me who J.C. Crosley ran for state representative, and that'll tell us where we are. I think it has. So it's a place with seasons. It narrows it down a little. And even some snow. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And my default, well, we'll see what my default. You think it's Missouri? I mean, it could be. I'll go with that. I was going to say my default's Ohio, but they get snow in Missouri? Okay. So it must be in northern Missouri. That's not Missouri. This is Missouri. I guess they would get some snow. We're just going to go right there. Close enough. All right, two more, and then we're going to be done for the night. I interviewed for a job there once. At a Blue Buffalo dog food factory. Of all places. 321. Don't know what that is. That's at least somewhat more pinpointable if you know what the area code of 321 is. Yes, it's not my favorite place. Where was I? This is, well, I mean, there's palm trees. I can go with Orlando. Close enough. Hey, not too bad. All right, last one. Okay. It's another road with some hay and a house. And Barton's Creek Wildlife Management something. Wininchi Machachi. I don't know what this is. Places I'm probably not going to go on vacation to. Somebody done lied. And how did people scored perfect scores with this? Who was perfect scoring these things? My default is always like Texas or Ohio for things, but I mean, this could be. I mean, Texas, well, Texas is so big, it has all the things. You can drive 12 hours and still be in Texas. All right, what's the sign say? No idea. Rozansky and Jonka Shade. Okay. That's not helpful to me. You think? We had an Austin earlier, but that was from a... Sure. But like rural Austin, not like Austin. We're talking like out here somewhere. You want east or west? You think like in the... Okay, so Louisiana is over here, like half a state away. So you just mean like a little bit east, like here? All right. We're gonna lock in with this one. Hey, pretty close. We didn't do awful. All right. I think I'm done for the night. I've been at this for a little over 2 hours, and I got to get to bed to go to work in the morning. So thanks for hanging out with me. This was fun. I think I'm going to do this again. Probably not tomorrow, but this is fun. So I'm gonna do this some more. You guys have a good night, and thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. So till next time, have a good night, everybody.